Alright everybody, welcome back to Outer Worlds 2. We are in Fairfield here on Paradise, and we had just gone into the town hall. In editing last time, I did notice that I talked to this guy, Huey, but I never actually went into here, which is the police department.
Not sure how I feel about
Right.
that, except that I
Detective.
hate it.
Alright.
Store this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp, ain't that much of a mystery.
Okay. What do you got to say,
Leave
dog?
me be.
Oh, come
I
on.
have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today.
Dark marketer. No.
Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards?
No. And I'm not a dullard.
Perhaps if you
I'm just dumb.
rub together your only two brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
Well, I did lead a team, but that was a while ago.
From your tone, am I to suppose it didn't end well?
Depends. How do you describe losing all of your troops and then nearly dying?
It must have been a nettlesome experience indeed if you remain so prickly about it.
Yeah, almost dying does that to
Please,
you.
Allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
If you're a warden, shouldn't you be guarding the cell from the outside?
I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm.
You wouldn't happen to know any way into the armory, would you?
And if I did,
I wouldn't mind a hint.
so you would. But I am of two minds on the matter of providing one. You may hold no allegiance to Auntie's choice, but you are not Protectorate either.
No, I'm not. I'm
I think
neutral.
it best we end our conclave
Oh, come
here.
on, dude. I'm neutral.
Be on your way before you draw attention to either of us.
All right, fine. All right, what do you guys got to say? Ooh, I want to take... Hello.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Guns are a treasure to a certain type of person.
I'd guess you're one such person.
I've been known to favor well-made sidearm.
You won't hear me complaining about the benefits of superior firepower. Say, how do you feel about explosives?
Sidearm.
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
But how would you squeeze the ship through the front door?
How would I... Are you funning me right now?
No, I'm fucking
Ain't
with
got
you.
nobody to blame but yourself there, Kemp. Propose stupid plans, get stupid questions.
Fine. Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
What else have you tried?
Blowtorch,
Hand crank.
electric saw.
Oh, and there was that attempt with the automech. Wonder if they ever got it walking again.
I haven't met a lock that could keep me out. Let me try.
Oh, really? Pfft, why didn't you lead with that?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a unique skill set.
Unique.
But circumstances being what they are, have at it. Just know we're keeping an eye on you.
All right, mullet. Lockpick 3. I need to up my lockpick. I mean, I did get it for that extent, like that purpose after all, so... nothing there, nothing there. Oh, come on, give me... Loot? Ah, I can steal. Stealing police officer clothing. Officer hat. Let's get some rounds. Let me see really quickly what that is. I don't know why that's saying new, because I've already looked at these. I did update... I did get a 10 gig update today, October 28th. Maybe that's like the day one patch, but a day early. There's no patch notes, so maybe that's why that showed up as me not checking those out. But anyway, evasion chance, 20%, combat sprint speed, 50%. Let me see what this is. Oh yeah. We're taking that. What about the hat? Well, no, those didn't show up as unused, or unlooked at, so maybe I don't know. It doesn't matter. 5% critical chance, 40% critical damage. This doesn't do shit for me. And it's got a mod slot. Great. We are now crit worthy. Okay. Save. Just because they're turning around and stuff, and I do not want to be caught stealing. Use. Main menu. Compliance investigation notations. Nothing hurts like stupid does. Void be damned. It's not as if running a side hustle inside of Annie's choice is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of discretion and getting your dirty work done. Pardon. Where people can pretend they don't see it. Mind those 2 rules and I won't have to track you down, tuss you up, and send you back to the fleet in chains. So now there we are at the cell, and I have an excessive amount of paperwork to do, and there's nowhere... Alright. A serious benefactor left me a stack of files that collected details of listing of their crimes that should be measured... or enough to add an eye-watering amount of bits. So finding out what it has to wait until I return them from delivery to the... Okay. Investigate the Fairfield greenhouse. Okay, so that gave me a mission for the field, the greenhouse. Great. Are you... Hold on. What if... Can I get in between... Detected. Stop looking at me, Swan. I'm detected. Oh, I was not detected for a second there. That's just fucking ammo. Whatever. Alright, cool. So there's another side mission.
You ever find yourself too much
Yeah. I already got shit for you to do. Let's keep looking around. I want to do side missions before I do the main mission. Also, looking back at the edit, I'm not sure if I was correct about the mayor or whoever. Ooh. Stealth grass. Okay, yeah. Yep, still the same look as last time. I'm not so sure that the actual, is this the way I came? Yeah, I came in here. I'm not sure that that guy up there wanted that brain thing so that he could use it. Maybe not. I'm not sure. So I was gonna side with the officer, but I don't know anymore if that's the best course of action. I'm still thinking about it. That's why I'm kind of focusing on side missions before I maybe I can get some more information about motivations before I go full hog and do main mission stuff. So side missions
No
it is.
signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong. You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with?
Sounds like you're having some trouble. What's the problem?
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives,
Sweet.
often referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity.
I like
However,
sky mines.
The whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines.
Okay.
No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, gee, nice weather we're having today. Bit slow on the uptake, aren't you?
Should I be worried?
Until I curry out the kinks in this system, we all should worry. How anyone around here gets any sleep is a damn mystery.
Maybe if you slept, you'd do better work. Oh man, can I not help this person at all because I don't have science or engineering? Fuck!
Why don't you do me a favor and hit the trail? Don't bother me again lest you've something more to contribute than insults.
Shit.
All right, baby.
Looks
It's
like
just
that
me
is a
and you
mission that I
again.
am locked
Now,
out
how's
of
about we figure out what's wrong?
because of my choices early on. Fuckers. Alright, what's in here? Alright. Is there people? No people? Okay. Steal away! Crap. Ooh. Mildred Street's private locker key or lockpick 5? How do I get... Ooh, I wonder if... You know what? I'm getting lockpick next time so that I can pickpocket because I think there's going to be stuff that I can get from people that'll be a little better off than I am. Okay, let's go. Get out of my way! Alright, so this is Milver Street's house. That's good to know.
That must be the greenhouse. You know, One where that Emmeline is supposed to be moving stolen goods.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to be going there. So this is right across from the town hall. I'll remember that. That's the greenhouse, it looks like. What's this? Gonna steal all your shit! Dehydrated water. That works, interestingly. Alright, what's this? Annie's Choice, main menu. Emmeline Galloway's personal terminal. Play stupid games, yep. I began my work here, including taking over my predecessor's overseer roles at the greenhouse. Unfortunately, it seems the Fairfield situation is even worse than we feared. The buffoon Caldwell apparently felt receiving our inventory as aerial drops was just too much effort. So he was having the pilot set their asses down at the old Protectorate landing pad, after which he'd moved the goods in the middle of the day, apparently expecting that everyone would just ignore their little shenanigans no matter how much of a ruckus they caused. I consider paying a visit to Caldwell's cell in the Caldwell's cell in the old constable's office so as to ask him why he could possibly be that hull-headed, but there's no answer. He'd possibly give me that justified... Alright. So Emmeline knows bad shit's going on, and to be certain, we knew rushing unsalted agents into position was risky, but in addition to the obvious smuggling, they've been run up dozens of related crimes, including market disruptions, unconscionable shrinking, and anti-monopolistic practices. So they're all accounted for. Unfortunately, some of the changes again. Okay. I finished gathering all the internal information on our troublemakers, gift wrapped a lot of it, and left it atop the local compliance adjuster's terminal. Given the incredible financial windfall this case now offers him, I expect he'll aim to deliver our Alright, cool. So, she's, Emily Galloway's terminal made it clear that she is masterminded behind... Yeah. Alright, so... we now have her in our sights, so let's see what she's got to say.
Dads, the hologram's gone down.
Yeah, I took it down.
A simple malfunction, perhaps.
Nope.
An outrage is what I call it.
No, I took it
that
down.
That hologram was our flag planted in the soil of conquered lands.
And that's a good thing.
That symbol is our pride, our identity. How can you wage a war if you don't even have a logo?
That's right. Logo.
Keep an eye out for whoever took down Auntie's hologram.
What about you?
I was surprised to learn that things that are artificial are good.
Yeah, okay. I'm surrounded by idiots. It's like Spaceballs. I'm surrounded by assholes. Alright. Let's go in here. Ooh, apples. Apples. Hello. Ooh. Ooh. Food. Ooh, apples.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. Or a full half-dozen automechs, all by my lonesome.
You, Emmeline, seem to be a faker.
I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
This looks like a lot of work. It's just you in here?
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Security thinks you're up to more than growing plants. Care to tell me what's going on?
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
I'm trying to figure out why you'd still work here if you got better things going on.
Because all these plants were unknown inside Auntie's Choice.
Oh, shit.
And there's a good chance we can make something.
Thought I'd be
of them.
given a choice to
Though
use her
I expect
information.
word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.0003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and
really?
distribution costs. So, you know, This is a pretty big deal for me.
Yeah, you're a big deal. Yo, I read your terminal and know you're involved in a lot more than just this greenhouse.
You read my terminal? How embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm a sleuth.
The compliance adjusters broke the door lock when they arrested my predecessor, and I haven't gotten around to fixing it yet.
Maybe you should
Not
have.
that I thought anyone had come snooping. I'd made careful arrangements to tie up everyone's loose ends. Everyone except you.
That's right.
It seems. So, why are you so interested in my other work? You're not part of compliance.
Let's just say I'm naturally curious.
Assertive, ambitious, and aggressively self-deterministic? A go-getter who's not afraid of getting into the muck if there might be profit in it? You know, I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy lower decks of the claim. Feel like making a few bits?
What's the claim?
It's Auntie's flagship, where all the best movers, shakers, and up-and-coming ne'er-do-wells hone their killer instincts. Work for me and you may see it someday. Interested?
Is that like the Shipbreaker? Is that the name of the one in the first one? Shipbreaker, Storm, something like that? Yeah, I'm always hunt for exciting opportunities.
Wonderful. Your jib is exactly the kind of cut we could use right now. And I've got a whole cartridge of bits that's been waiting for someone to earn it. I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you.
I saw your messages. I know what happens to people you work with.
Pah, they were rubes.
Rubes, that's right.
Nitwits. Dolts so lacking in faculties that they couldn't handle the minuscule, and by that I mean damn tiny amount of discretion this job requires.
Well, I am dumb.
They had to be dealt with so we could all get back to work. And now that I'm here, things will be running right smoothly. So, long as your brain pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning on a rusty wheel, I absolutely guarantee this is a no-risk venture.
No risk. All right, make your pitch.
Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardossa's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me?
What if I get caught?
It'll probably be nothing. She's just a sergeant, not someone who has any real pull. And I've already made arrangements with everyone who matters. So, if she catches you, about the worst she can do is a switch on the wrist.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
And I'll be waiting here with your bits.
Alrighty. Cool. Thank you. Anything else in here I can play with? This whole area is devoid of any loot? Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Alright, this sucks. Alright. So, I came down here. I haven't gone down in this area yet. Nope. Anything? Nope, you're just smoking. Little farm. That's nice.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement. Ugh.
Warren L. Warren.
Heavens. Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me.
Alright.
Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Between the two of us, I'd wager I'm the faster draw.
You know, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I did not want to find out.
Okay.
Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
Unfleshly manifestation?
Look, I know how it sounds. Like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt, but just
Yeah.
hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost them hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
Could they be hiding in one of these houses?
I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair.
Okay.
But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, would be my guess.
Sorry, did you say being of pure information?
Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars yet. But it's one theory.
Nothing of the mind survives the body. We're just temporarily self-aware. Meat.
Yeah, we are all molecular machines and whatnot. I'm familiar with the 6 pillars of scientism. Guess I figured that was more open to interpretation than not.
See if I can turn something up. I'll look around.
I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
Okay, Warren. All right, so really quick, I want to see. Or I have no junk. I thought that was junk, right? I'm not going to sell anything here. All right, yeah, I'm not going to sell anything right now. Is this stealing? It is, but nobody's looking at me. Woohoo! Save. It's in this building. Food. And obviously a terminal, right? Messages. Contingencies. I confess I did not think a cellar would be of much use when I first moved to this house. Imagining a natural disaster or some unlawful uprising occurring in Fairfield of all places seemed absurd. Now we are at war, and I have even heard it rumored, excuse me, that the invaders will attack Paradise Island should the worst come to pass. My resolve will not waver. I will, of course, answer duty's call and repel these fiends by any means necessary, by having somewhere safe to fall back to. Oh, having somewhere safe to fall back to could prove valuable. Jesus, Scott. Return to root. Messages. Administrator code. Twice this week, I put the wrong code and locked myself out of the terminal. If it happens a third time, I suspect I will be recommended for mental refreshment due to insufficient recollection. Given how I've scattered how I felt, maybe that would be for the best. I keep waiting for the Sovereign to call up to combat the invaders, but no, I have orders to remain here in Fairfield. No matter, I must remain vigilant. Perhaps I'll write the code down and pin it to the refrigerator or some such until I've properly memorized it. It is not... Alright. Oops. Alright, so refrigerator. Oh! Pick up scrap of paper. Sweet! Hey! I got your code. Thank you. What would you like to administer? Unseal cellar. Ha ha! Fuckers. Where's the cellar? Where's the cellar? Where's the cellar? Downstairs. Looks like this would be a good place for a cellar. Nope. Come on. Oh, oh, oh. No, nothing. I swear I keep hearing things whisper to me. Oh. Hello.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
Apples? What are you talking about?
Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse?
Why would you ransack the greenhouse?
The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
Poison? Surely you're not referring to Auntie's deliciously caloric bread noodles.
You must have a weak mind to have fallen prey to such dubious marketing. I bet you don't even know half of what's in what you consume. The horror of it.
You must have been starving to risk your lives for food.
Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more.
It's not a matter of strength, but of simple biology.
Do not speak of biology to me, interloper. We are not the same. I am built in accordance with the paradigm. And you are insubstantial, weakened under the burden of choice.
Some of the choices I've made in life I'm not proud of, but they were mine to make.
And how much better off would you have been if you'd been under a guiding hand?
A lot worse.
Moments ago, I loathed you. But now, I think I merely pity you.
Oh.
Thought I saw you disappear in here.
Hey, what's up, Warren?
Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig.
Regulators!
You lot been hiding out in here all this time? touch cramped, ain't it?
So much for your fancy theories.
You've got me there. Nothing enigmatical about a trio of Protectorate stowaways.
The more I listen to you invaders blathering, the more convinced I become of the need to rid our fair island of your wretched stupidity by any means necessary.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead.
You really are all brainwashed, aren't you?
Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet.
I'm guessing that means you also won't consider joining Andy's choice.
I would sever my own hands at the wrist rather than sign a corporate contract.
I'll take that as a no. Would you accept being prisoners of war then?
A generous offer. But we prefer to die in the service of the sovereign.
I want to spare you and your troop sentinel, but you're giving me no other choice here. Looks like we're in a fight.
This was always going to end in blood.
Ready to
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
Oh, come on, man. I won't judge. Just tell me.
I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
Hey, man, we all grieve differently.
I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm lighter.
Talking always gets it off your chest.
Thank you for everything.
No worries.
Truly.
No worries, bro. All right. Level up. Tab. Okay, we are going into lockpick. We are definitely going to lockpick. Science. I missed out on something from science and speech. Do I just double up lockpick? I want to get a little bit more into other things. So let's go... Physical damage, type side effects, speech. Let's do speech. So we're going to do speech and lockpick. That's great. Apply. I accept. Journal. Codex. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, one of the things about pretty much any game nowadays is I hate having active things. I do the same thing with my goddamn email. Just like get it off my page. All right, cool. Ooh, more stuff. Pick up high security lockbox. This is another one for the ship. Great. This was a good little side mission for sure. Get a lot of shit. Get a... All right, awesome. That was easy. Pretty simple. Okay, so that's taken care of. What else have I not gone in yet? This is obviously busted. Can't get in because I don't have the traits. Can I go around to the other side? Oop, oop, I got that. Nothing to drop into. Oh, did I just see something glowing? Oh, it's just a flower. All right, so can't get in there without Brawny, which I do not. Ooh, what's this? Wanted. All right. What's up, dude? All right, never mind. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. What's up, bro? All right. Are you gonna leave your own house after I walked in? Okay. Steal Lily Juan's goodbye.
Juliana. Oh, my Juliana. Even though I now rank among the Protectorate's foes, I hoped you would return to me. Every night I would sneak out of Fairfield, despite the danger, desperate to find you. hoping you would see fit to join your wife. Yet no one has heard from you since you went to the Skycutter facility. Not in 2 weeks. I can only assume the worst. I don't think I can stay in this town any longer. Perhaps if I return to suffer the Protectorate's justice, I shall at least learn what became of you. And if you are gone, I hope I shall be executed. Then at least we shall be together.
Well, that's pretty morbid. What's up, guys? No talkie?
Query, has this unit offended you?
I didn't mean to swing at you. That was my bad. Blueberry Bunch. Regal Tarts. Up. I'm gonna reload. I saved right before I went in there. I don't want that. Alright, we're about to enter the door that we were just at. I redid everything the exact same way that I did before. The same dialogue, the same info. I think I just got less shit in there. That sucks. Can you close the fucking door?
Injuries
No.
detected.
God damn
Please
you.
seek How may this unit assist you?
Get out the fucking door. There we go. Oh, all this just for that. I got... Hey guys, want to talk? Nope. You want to talk? Don't worry about the gun. Come on. Alright, open. Get out of here, guys. Stop opening the fucking door. God, you guys suck dick. It's the same thing. Stay out. Whoa. Uh-oh. What the... Oh, what was that? What is this? Examine. DeVries' tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container, obviously in an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. Ah! Ah! DeVries? Welcome back, Agent DeVries. Haha, messages. To S. Lockwood. Savannah Lockwood. Savannah, your last missive stung on my core. I can't believe you'd accuse us of such. Contacted with Victor. The schism between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us, but we are decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ears. And I can assure you the dark path you accuse us of is going down is one of necessity, not choice. I never burn you with, as we used to say, see you in the equation, my friend. Hey, she's a zealot. From how you can say never burn me with what you've done, you may have shared. I'm begging you, forget. Mission logs.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters.
Alright.
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold.
Yep.
But can I?
Oh, well, you were having second thoughts, but half a year later...
I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
So you're having second thoughts. You realize that you just doomed everybody in this colony for your stupid plan, and now you're...
I can't believe this.
Yeah,
Avoid
you're
me
pissed
if I
about
understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
What I'm hearing is that math did this. I always knew math was evil.
When it results in a bunch of innocent folk getting maimed or murdered? Yeah, I call that pretty squarely evil. How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
What were they saying about her?
We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing her name before Horizon Point.
Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
The Order? The ones that has a schism with the Protectorate? What exactly is the Order?
The Order of this sin is just another sect of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. The grand plan and all that used to be part of the Protectorate before their big falling out. Believe they can predict the future or some such, but nice plan-abiding folks don't kill for the betterment of their cause. I can't believe the Order plotted our murder. But 10 years ago, I would have said the same about DeVries. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Not surprised, religion has been used to control and manipulate for eons.
Done some good too. Even I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
Couldn't agree more.
If only DeVries had shared in that good judgment, huh?
Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
Yes, sir. Infiltrate the Alright, let's do this. Alright. I didn't read this one yet. Let's close this. Is this the same shit? No, it couldn't be the same shit. You'll report to your post the information input and retrieval at 6:30 tomorrow. So this is her normal terminal. Alright, so this was her bullshit excuse, even as serious as... Okay. Warning. Your recent irregular behavior has been overlooked due to your exemplary work in the long years prior to the invasion. However, I am not plagued by my predecessor's lack of character, which has reportedly now been rectified by a course of mental refreshment, thank the Sovereign. And it is incumbent upon me to follow up on the report that you were heard espousing opinions similar to the precepts of the traitorous order. I am certain... Alright, so you... important announcements to all subjects. These bit worshippers will soon taste defeat. Praise the Sovereign. It just sounds like the Protectorate and the Order are a bunch of cocks.
DeVries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
All right. Where am I going? Where am I going? I went in there with that dude. Went there. That door down there is locked. So if I hit the... Oh, what's in here? Oh, Copernicus. Hello, Copernicus. You're not gonna shoot me, are you? Or hurt me? Hello, Ethel.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
Hey, I'm Scott.
I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful Raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds.
Theoretically, yeah.
Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the Raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist turned tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Sounds like a typical corporate management structure to me.
No, I don't believe it is. That's what the Protectorate announcers wanted us to believe anyway, before Auntie showed us the truth. No, this is quite abnormal, I'm sure. Anyhow, all I know is that if they were to begin working with each other, the mood in town would certainly be merrier, or something akin to it.
So you're Protectorate?
Well, I was a subject once. Despite my talents, the plan dictated that I should be relegated to programming cleaning mechs. Bah. But then, Auntie's Choice came along and offered to transform our lives for the better. I chose to accept, and look where I am today. Over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I have finally earned the respect I was always due.
You were an idiot with the Order, because you felt belittled, because that's the way they make you feel. And now Annie's Choice makes you feel great by rising you up the quote-unquote corporate ladder, and you're still an idiot, and you're still a slave, and you're still being dumb. Think for your fucking self. Wow, if everyone was easy to conquer as you are, Annie will control Arcadia in no time. Jesus.
I wasn't conquered.
Yes, you were.
I embraced Auntie's arrival.
Yeah, like a
I toiled for years in a meaningless, trifling occupation.
Business!
And then suddenly, I was given latitude to better myself.
No, you're not bettering yourself.
My dreams and abilities were my only limit. That's the beauty of Auntie's Choice. Everyone can make of their lives what they wish.
There's no
any
choice.
Of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and they'd echo my words. When one can allow their ambitions to show, that is true freedom.
Give it another 6 months, and then optimism will turn to despair.
What use is there in being so callous? Of course, the dust will settle eventually, but am I not warranted a chance to celebrate a good turn?
It's not a good turn.
Possibly understand what it's like to be seen as nothing. Then finally be afforded the opportunity to prove your worth.
You are. You're nothing.
I do hope I've satisfied your curiosity. The war effort and liberating the rest of the Protectorate waits for no one, you understand?
You see, you were a nothing before, you're a nothing now. These other people are just gaslighting you and blowing smoke up your ass to make you think you're making a difference, but you're not. You're just the same useless shithead you were before, just working for a different team. What's the story with Carr and Milver Street? Things seem strained between them.
I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the Minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
I want to say number 2, but I'm going to say, why can't they see eye to eye?
The fact is that those two never got along particularly well, even under the best of circumstances. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew.
I'm beginning to see why they both begged for my help.
Have they? Goodness. Then it seems things are more precarious than I realized.
Yes,
if
you
you do intend to
blindsided
lend your
fool.
aid to the Minister or Officer Carr, I only ask that you consider the ramifications.
Let's talk about
Very
something else.
well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
Tell me more about taming raptidons.
I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild raptidons. It's most agreeable.
Does this program require you to give the raps goofy names too, like Copernicus over there?
Oh dear. I rather hoped that Copernicus rolled off the tongue a sight better than designation C0P3R. I suppose I'll ensure he responds to both in any case.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Are you allowed to be here?
Yes, I'm allowed. We were just talking. What was that? Burst pistol. I don't really know if this guy right here. Accelerated burst now fires 3 round bursts and has increased critical chance. 29 times 4, 20. So it's way better. I will be able to put a silencer on it. This has Director's Pride, increased critical chance and critical hits, and a reflex sight. So I can't take these off, but I could put that kind of stuff on this. Let's just keep it as is for now. But it's good to have. I may use it, I may not. Where was that thing that I wanted to steal, but she was peeping me? Right there. Can I jump up?
Are you allowed to be here?
Bitch. Come on. Oh, god damn it, I fell down and then I can't get it. Really quickly, I'm behind. I can't see if I'm... Looks like I'm fine. Let me really quick save. Okay, cool. It was just scrap metal. It was probably a useless quick save for that, but whatever. Alright, so it looks like... What's down here? Alright, you know what? We're going to call it quits there. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to go, next episode, we're going to go back around and make sure that we got everything from this place, and we're just going to hit all the side missions that they've given us and clear those up before we actually make a decision. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you catch me on the next one. Have a great day.